Are you ready for the shocking predictions for 2023? Get ready to be amazed as we uncover the truth about what's to come. As tensions rise and countries mobilize their armies, the world holds its breath, wondering what the future holds. Will this be the year that war breaks out on a global scale? Or will diplomatic efforts succeed in preventing disaster? Apparently, psychics claim to have the answers, and they are not what you expect. Join us on a journey to uncover the truth about the fate of nations in 2023. In this video, we will tell you about the unexpected war predictions world-renowned psychics made for 2023. Want 3 free predictions about your life? Claim a free reading using the link below. Let's get started. The first prediction. As the clock ticks closer to 2023, a dark cloud hangs over the world as we anticipate the predictions of the infamous French seer, Nostradamus. His words, etched in history, hold a weight of foreboding for those who believe in his ability to see into the future. According to enthusiasts of his prophecy, the lines written for this year paint a grim picture of chaos and destruction. From the celestial fire on the royal edifice, when the light of Mars will go out. 7 months great war, people dead through evil. Rowan, every the king will not fail. These words speak of a world consumed by war, a war so devastating and destructive that it would be known as World War III. In his lines, 7 months great war, people dead through evil, Nostradamus is believed to be referring to the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, leading to a global war. Those who believe in Nostradamus's prophecies and interpret them fear that this prediction will definitely come true this year. They believe that the Third World War is on the horizon and it is likely to last for 7 months. So, obviously, it will result in massive casualties, leaving the world in ruins. As we approach the year 2023, the question on everyone's mind is, will Nostradamus' predictions come true? Will we see the world consumed by war and death? Only time will tell. The second prediction. As we explore more predictions from the past, another name that comes to mind is Vanga, a blind Bulgarian mystic known for her eerie accurate predictions. One of her visions is particularly concerning as she predicted a biological attack launched by a developed country. Can this prediction also be related to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine? We already know that Russian President Vladimir Putin once threatened Ukraine with a nuclear attack but never went on with it. However, if this prediction comes true, it could lead to mass destruction and have severe consequences not only for the people of Ukraine but also for Europe and the world as a whole. Why? Because Ukraine is one of the leading wheat producers. If it is attacked, it could be severely impacted by a nuclear or biohazard disaster. As a result, all the countries that are at the receiving end of Ukraine's export will be affected. This is a chilling thought as the United Nations Biological Weapons Convention prohibits such experiments, but it's believed that some countries are secretly developing such weapons. If this prediction comes true, this war would be the biggest and most brutal the world has ever seen, not because of the involvement of a superpower nation but also due to the use of biological weapons. Biological weapons, also known as germ warfare, are weapons that use microorganisms or toxins derived from living organisms to cause disease or death in humans, animals, or plants. These weapons have the potential to cause widespread panic and disruption, as well as significant loss of life. One of the main dangers of biological weapons is their ability to spread easily and rapidly. Unlike traditional weapons, which are localized to a specific area, biological agents can be dispersed through the air, water, or food supply, potentially affecting large numbers of people over a wide area. They can also be difficult to detect, as the symptoms of a biological attack may not appear for days or even weeks after exposure. Another danger is the potential for genetic modification of the biological agents, which could lead to the creation of more deadly and resistant strains. In a war scenario, the use of biological weapons could have devastating consequences. They could be used to target not only military personnel but also civilians, potentially causing widespread panic and chaos. biological weapons could also disrupt food production and distribution, leading to widespread famine and starvation. So, if anything like this happens, the world is destined to doom. Before we move on and reveal the next war prediction for 2023, if you've liked the video so far, consider subscribing, as we frequently upload such interesting astrology videos. And while you are at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Let's continue. The third prediction. Craig Hamilton Parker is another renowned psychic and spiritualist who has made a number of predictions about the future. One of his most alarming predictions is that of a religious war in Iran in 2023. According to Hamilton Parker, this war will be sparked by a growing divide between the country's religious factions, with hardline conservatives on one side and more moderate elements on the other. This divide will ultimately erupt into open conflict, with both sides using violence to try to assert their dominance. This war could have far-reaching consequences, not only for Iran but for the entire Middle East and beyond. The country's strategic location and significant oil reserves make it a crucial player in the region, and war there could destabilize the entire area and potentially lead to a wider conflict. Hamilton Parker's predictions have been known to be accurate in the past, and this prediction of a religious war in Iran in 2023 is a cause of concern for many. The world is already witnessing the rise of religious extremism, and tolerance is being replaced by violence. So, are we really going to see Iran consumed by a religious war that could have disastrous consequences for the world? So far, the answer is yes from Parker. A real-world scenario. Apart from these psychic predictions, there are two countries that seem to be on the edge of war. China and India are locked in a bitter struggle for control over small land in nearly uninhabitable mountain terrain. The true stakes of this conflict remain elusive, yet neither China nor India has backed away from the fight. The sporadic fighting that has occurred thus far may seem limited, but the desire to defend national prestige can rapidly become poisonous for even the wisest and most sensible leaders. As tensions rise, the threat of escalation looms on the horizon. One misstep, one miscalculation, and this localized conflict could spiral out of control, leading to a much larger and more destructive war. So, guys, these were the predictions about possible wars in 2023. Do you think these will come true? Will our 2023 will be destroyed due to some unresolved issues of nations? Share your opinions with us in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.